Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a video on Mercury Retrograde for all signs. And if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel or get a personal reading, the links to those will be down in the description box in the comments below. Alright, so this is the last Mercury Retrograde of the year. And first, let's talk about what usually happens with a Mercury retrograde. There will be communication issues, there will be travel issues, and there will be trouble with technology. This is universal. But now, this Mercury retrograde starts December 13th and ends January 1st. Now, when a Mercury retrograde happens, it's not just these universal things. There's also things that happen to us on a personal level. And that's going to depend on the house where the retrograde takes place. And there's something special that happens on December 22nd. That's when the exact conjunction down to the degree happens between Sun and Mercury. See, Sun's the king, and Mercury's the prince and the messenger. So it's Mercury going back to the king to get his orders, going back to the sun. So on December 22nd is when you will get the solution to a problem you're having tied to the house where Mercury is retrograding. So we're going to see what that is for each of you. And yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so we're going to kick this off with Aries. Aries, for you, the Mercury retrograde's happening in your 9th house. Okay. So, 9th house is tied to father, teachers, mentors, guides, father figures. 9th house is religion, philosophy, education, long distance travel, pilgrimage. So, during this Mercury retrograde, you could be having problems with a father figure. You could be having trouble with a teacher or in your education. And of course, you will have problems with travel. Now, when you get the solution for this is going to be December 22nd. So, especially if you celebrate Christmas, that's like 3 days before Christmas, you could resolve some issue with your father or father figure. That's definitely something you can see. And if you celebrate some other holiday, then just know December 22nd is when things will be resolved. But yeah, that's what we have for you, Aries. Alright, Taurus. Taurus. Mercury retrograde happening in your 8th house. Okay. 8th house is tied to in-laws. It's tied to joint finances in marriage and business. 8th house is the occult. It's sex. It's anything hidden. It's taxes. So, December 22nd is when the exact conjunction will take place here. That's when you can expect a resolution when it comes to joint finances, when it comes to dealing with your in-laws, when it comes to, your occult work or your research, because 8th house is also research. If you're having some sexual issue, I guess that could be resolved then too. Hopefully not, but it could happen. All right, that's what I have for you though, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Gemini, for you, this is happening in your 7th house. This Mercury retrograde. So, 7th house is relationships. It's your relationship partner, your business partner. It's other people out in the world, the masses. So, with this Mercury retrograde happening here, on December 22nd is when you're going to get a solution in your relationship or in your business with your business partner. Or if you deal with a lot of people, this could be when you resolve a situation with a lot of people. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. Cancer. Cancer, for you, the Mercury retrograde's happening in your 6th house. So, 6th house is your maternal aunts and uncles. It's your enemies, your coworkers, It's debt. It's your pets. It's health issues. It's your everyday routines, everyday work. So, Mercury retrograde here on December 22nd, you can get a solution to the problems that you're having here. So, you could be having problems with your maternal aunts and uncles, and those get resolved on December 22nd. You could have an issue getting a pet, and then on December 22nd, you're able to. You could have an issue resolving debt, and that gets resolved then. You could have an issue with an enemy, and December 22nd is when you get the solution that you need to combat your enemy. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Leo. Leo, for you, the Mercury retrograde is happening in your 5th house. So 5th house is romance. It's fun and games. It's education. It's your subordinates, your students, anybody under you. 5th house is also children. So, it's also speculative gains through business, stock market, gambling. So, with Mercury retrograde happening here, December 22nd is when you're going to get your solution to these issues. So if you're having issues having children, if you're having issues with your children, if you're having issues in your education or with your students, in romance, these things will all get solved December 22nd. That's when you'll get the solution to start acting on things here, or for it to be resolved completely. But all right, that's what I have for you, Leo. Virgo. Virgo, for you, the Mercury retrograde is happening in your 4th house. So, 4th house is home. It's land, real estate. It's vehicles. It's your mother and mother figures. It's comfort and happiness. Now, December 22nd is when you're going to get a solution to problems that you're having tied to the themes of this house. So you could have some issue with your mother or a mother figure, and that gets resolved December 22nd, or you get the solution to resolve it. There could be some issue with property that comes up, and that gets resolved on the 22nd. There could be an issue with your vehicle. Maybe it breaks down or needs maintenance. December 22nd is when that can be resolved, or maybe even getting a new vehicle. I know I've signed a lease on the day of the exact conjunction between Sun and Mercury here. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Libra. So, Sun and Mercury are going to be here in your 3rd house. So, this Mercury retrograde in your 3rd house. 3rd house is younger siblings. It's your cousins, your neighbors. It's your skills. It's media, the internet, communications of all kinds, including writing. It's short distance travel. So, on December 22nd is when you're going to get a solution tied to issues you're having in this house. So you can have an issue with some skill that you're trying to learn. And on the 22nd is when you'll be able to resolve that or get the solution to resolve that. There could be an issue with your younger siblings, with your cousins, with your neighbors. There could be an issue with short distance travel. There could be an issue with your communication. During Mercury retrograde, that's definitely going to happen. So you'll get the solution to be able to resolve whatever issue you're having December 22nd. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, for you, Mercury retrograde's happening in your 2nd house. So, 2nd house is family. It's your finances, your earnings, your savings. It's what you value. So, December 22nd is going to be the exact conjunction between Sun and Mercury. That's when Mercury is going to get his orders and give you the solution to your problem. And for you, that's going to be tied to finances or family, most likely. But 2nd house is also speech, and Mercury is communication in general. So definitely there can be an issue with your communication that gets resolved then as well. All right. That's what I have for you, though, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Mercury retrograde's happening in your first house. Okay. So, first house is you, your health, your physical body. So, with Mercury retrograde happening here, you're going to have some kind of issue with yourself personally. This could be in any area of life, but specifically your health. Your health, whether physical, mental, emotional. And December 22nd is when you're going to resolve this issue that you're having. So maybe you need to go to a doctor, and December 22nd is when you go and you find out what's going on. And you start to, make better changes to improve your health. That kind of thing can happen here. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Mercury retrograde's happening in your 12th house. So, 12th house is foreign travel. It's losses, financial or otherwise. It's spirituality. It's bed pleasure, whether that's sex or sleep. It's investments, because you have to lose money to make money. So, Mercury retrograde here shows December 22nd, when the exact conjunction between these happens, you can get a solution tied to the issues of this house. So, if you're having trouble with foreign travel or traveling, long distances, then December 22nd is when that could be resolved. If you're having trouble with money that you're investing or money that you're losing, you'll get a solution for that and be able to resolve that issue. If you're having trouble getting more sleep or, in your sex life, that's when the solution could be there. If you're having trouble with your spiritual pursuits, December 22nd is when that could improve for you. But all right, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Aquarius. All right, Mercury retrograde's happening in your 11th house. So, 11th house is friends. It's elder siblings. It's your paternal aunts and uncles. It's your hopes, wishes, desires. It's gain of status, financial gain, stock market. So, December 22nd is when the exact conjunction between Sun and Mercury is going to take place. Now, this exact conjunction is when you're going to get the solution that you need to some problem you're having with this house. Maybe you've been having issues with your paternal aunts and uncles. Maybe you've been having issues with your elder sibling or your friends. You'll get a solution to resolve that issue December 22nd. And also, if you're having issues with financial gains or gaining status, that you could also get a solution to December 22nd. If you're trying to fulfill some hope, wish, desire, and you've been struggling with that, this Mercury retrograde can give you the solution that you need to, be able to pursue what you desire. But all right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces, for you, the Mercury retrograde's happening in your 10th house. So 10th house is career. It's government. It's your status. It's your managers, your bosses. So, this retrograde is going to show issues with these people. Issues in your workplace. Issues with your career, with having status. Also, 10th house is a house of fame. There can be issues there too. So, December 22nd, the exact conjunction of Sun and Mercury is when you're going to get the solution to this issue. That's when you're going to be able to resolve whatever's going on here. If you're having issues with your managers, your bosses, your coworkers, this is when that can be resolved. If you're having issues advancing in your career or, just with the way your work is going, that can get a solution December 22nd that allows you to change that. If you're trying to achieve fame, maybe, you've just been spinning your wheels trying to figure out how to get yourself out there more. December 22nd is when you could get the solution that allows you to propel yourself forward to achieve more fame, more status in your career or otherwise. But all right, that's what I have for you though, Pisces. All right, so that's what I have for all of you. And if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel or get a personal reading, the links to those will be down in the description box and the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.